On behalf of Jason and Rebecca, we want you to relax and have a great time. I'm Garrett Stern, Jason's cousin. Today, Jason and Rebecca are getting married because of the deep love they feel for each other and their desire to spend the rest of their lives together. Jason and Rebecca have been together for 17 years after meeting in college at Cal State Hayward. They were introduced by a mutual friend who thought they should get to know each other because they were both Jewish. Jason was immediately struck by Rebecca's beauty and realized that this was a person he really wanted to get to know. He remembers most that Rebecca seemed like a fun and smiley person. Rebecca loved how easy Jason was to talk to, how interesting he was to listen to, and he had great stories. Over the next few months, they went from being friends to best friends to falling in love. As their relationship grew, they discovered that they were a perfect match because they were both up for whatever adventures came their way. From their first getaway to San Luis Obispo, where they camped on the beach, to a love of spending time with each other wherever they found themselves, including long walks around the Cal State Hayward campus. Over time, their relationship became serious and loving. Next up, they moved to Novato to start their teaching careers, where they began to realize what a great team they made, always supporting one another, backing each other up, and being there for one another. As their teaching settled down, Jason and Rebecca started having more time to travel. Together, they've been to all the Hawaiian Islands, Ireland, England, Scotland, Wales, Texas, Seattle, twice to China, Italy, France, Lake Tahoe, Mexico, Spain, Denver, New York, the Netherlands, and Oregon. In 2011, Jason and Rebecca gave up on the flute and cello duet idea and started their band, Dirty Cello, which has become a huge part of their lives as they perform constantly and make an adventure out of being in a group together. Jason and Rebecca are rarely apart. During the average week, they work together almost every day at school, where their different ways of approaching getting things done complement each other and help them to be very successful. Rebecca focuses on the details, while Jason focuses on the big picture. Together, they work with and care for over 300 students. On the weekends, Jason and Rebecca have lots of adventures and keep even busier than during the week, while trying to fit in time to see movies. One of the things Jason and Rebecca most love about each other is a constant drive to get things done. As they've grown together as a couple, they've fallen into a rhythm of helping each other and dividing up tasks. For example, on their honeymoon, Jason decided they would go to Florence first, and Rebecca booked the Vespa scooter tour they'll be taking through the hills of Tuscany. Even when they don't totally agree, their complementary natures help them have lots of fun together. Rebecca books wild adventures like dog sledding rides in Hummer trucks, spelunking, rappelling, ziplining, surfing in Hawaii, paragliding, and many more. Jason responds by packing all the necessary safety equipment, including warm clothing, goggles, and ear warmers. Jason and Rebecca tend to have fun no matter what they're doing, even in stressful situations. For example, one time while flying to what they thought was Bloomington, Indiana, the airline accidentally booked them a flight to Bloomington, Illinois. After some crazy adventures in renting a car and a middle-of-the-night tour of Midwest cornfields, they made their way to the right state, but through it all, they laughed and took care of one another. Jason and Rebecca will tell you more about how much they love each other when they say their vows, but they are so thankful that you are all here today. When talking about their love for each other, Jason and Rebecca sum things up by talking about how they match so perfectly. Rebecca likes to walk in front, Jason likes to walk in back. Jason likes to invent things, Rebecca likes to use his inventions. Rebecca returns emails and phone calls, Jason receives them. Rebecca likes dressing up, Jason loves to see her dressed up. Rebecca makes friends wherever she goes, Jason drives the car. Jason likes to cook, Rebecca likes to eat. Rebecca likes to talk to people, Jason likes to listen. But whatever they're doing, they love to be together. Before Jason and Rebecca say their vows, A few bits of practical information. Immediately following the ceremony, we ask that everyone stay here for just a moment so that we can take a big group picture. Then we'll have hors d'oeuvres up on the patio. After that, we'll have dinner. Please sit wherever you would like. After dinner, there will be dancing, and Jason and Rebecca would love to see everyone on the floor. There will also be a photo booth that they ask each of us to visit. Jason and Rebecca would also like to thank their students for providing the pre-ceremony music and for doing all of the setup.